Yes, people. You know who I am. It's your host with the most, the Bridge 258. Here today to give you the latest Chelsea transfer news, of course. Listen, we got a lot of news to talk about. Calafiori, Chilwell, the front of shirt sponsor talk, of course. Some of the club's targets in terms of wingers and strikers, and more. Make sure to tune in. And as you're getting in here, please make sure to like, share, subscribe. Make sure to do so. Helps the channel out. I am only, as I said to you guys before, 6 away from 1.5k. 6 away from 1.5k. Help your bro out, of course. Now, let's get into this topic and let's start discussing some of this news. Of course, we're gonna sadly have to start with and discuss the news on Riccardo Calafiori. So you guys know, and we'll start on that one still. So as I get this, of course, ready for us. Dish, bash, bong. Oh, big up to my guy A Solomon as well. Nice to see you here as always, my brother. So this is, of course, the first big breaking news that came out today, and this was from my guy. Was it called DiMarzio? And he says Chelsea, PSG, and Leverkusen have moved for Calafiori in the last few hours. Arsenal are favourites. This week is decisive. Arsenal presented the best project and offer to the player. So essentially, what he's saying is that Chelsea, PSG, and Leverkusen have already moved today. Arsenal moved slightly more ahead of them and has already, like, essentially brought out the deal and presented with a deal, and have also, what's it called, presented of what they believe he could be doing. Big up to my guy Summer Surfer and Extal as well while I'm speaking. Right, so that was the news that came out today. Then, obviously, Fabrizio saying Arsenal have presented long-term proposal to Riccardo Calafiori after interest revealed last week. Understand players open to joining Arsenal if they can agree terms with Bologna. Chelsea are still there. Arsenal and Chelsea, the only two clubs in talks right now. So Chelsea are currently talking to Bologna as we speak in regards to it, right? Bologna are requesting around about 42 million for Calafiori. Chelsea would offer players as part of the deal. And that's pretty much what's happened so far. This pretty much been the only rinse and repeat, as you guys have seen. This is literally the last one. The thing is, DiMarzio is saying that he's getting close to 50 million, whereas Fabrizio himself is saying are prepared to approach Bologna, offering players for Calafiori a different type of strategy. Meanwhile, Arsenal are ahead because they have presented their project and have offered him a long-term deal. So essentially, what we're hearing essentially from the grapevine as such is that Arsenal have already kind of met with the player and agreed the stuff that they need to. Whereas Chelsea essentially are talking to right now Bologna and trying to agree essentially a cash plus player deal in order to get it done. One of the reasons why Chelsea are trying to go down this route is because of the fact that, firstly, Calafiori has a 50% release, 50% sell-on clause from Basel. That means whatever money they make with Basel, so Basel get 50% of whatever money that thingy makes. So at the end of the day, the reason why Chelsea are trying to offer maybe players is because it incentivizes Bologna to get a player that they may need in a position without having to pay cash, and they're not losing out in terms of value for Calafiori. Now, the issue of this sort of school of thought and the way we are currently going about it, right, is that the issue fundamentally is we are not going to the player first. For me, I would have much rather, and we've seen this before with other transfers at Chelsea, particularly in the beginning season when it was just Bowley and Igbali doing the transfer deals, that we kind of essentially were cooked because you wouldn't agree that with stuff with the players, you would be agreeing stuff with the club, and then you would go to the player, and by that time, because we hadn't negotiated at all with the player, and the player may have not felt like we had worthy enough of us, or right at the time, we were kind of cooked in that situation. So for me personally, you would have thought by now that the club had learned their lesson, but clearly they haven't, or maybe they've spoken to intermediaries of Calafiori's by his agent or something like that, and they believe that they can get a deal done, a contract deal signed and delivered with him. You never know. But again, this is something to look at. Obviously, Arsenal are ahead of us right now. But again, as I said to you before, when it comes to Chelsea versus Arsenal transfers, there's only one winner, and it begins with C, Chelsea. So we will see what happens there. My guy, Summer Surfer, says Hincape Nation. Listen, inshallah, it's not going to be Hincape Nation. It's going to be Calafiori Nation before Hincape Nation. Big up to my guy, Extal. this is not good, Ahmed. Calafiori rejected us. It's not. Big up to my guy ACFC. We have not been rejected currently. The issue right now at Chelsea is that we're trying to go through the Bologna first before we go through the player. We haven't even spoken to him at all. I think that's the issue, bro. We are broke, Lo. I don't know if it's broke or it's because we find it hard to offload some of these players, bro. I honestly believe it's the latter. That we find it too hard to offload these players, and so we're trying to get these players plus cash essentially to get deals done. Honestly, because it's kind of annoying for me personally the fact that we can't get a deal done for 42.3 million. Like, surely, Chelsea, we paid 40 million a lot of time, paid 35 million, 30 million. That's within our range budget, bro. And the thing is, this is a new season, by the way. This is a new season of FFP, by the way. So this is the new 3 season of FFP. So that means PSR and FFP are restarted now. This is the new 3-year period from 2024 to 2025, all the way to 2027. So it's 24, 25, 25, 26, 26, 27. So that's the new 3-year period of FFP. So there should be no issues of us in terms of FFP issues. Big up to my guy, Abraham. Hi, Bradley Loco. Again, Bradley Loco is not necessarily going to fit. Big up to my bro, though. These directors are clowns. We should be pushing on player side the most. Exactly. Thank you, Summer Surfer. I've wished to explain that to you, my boy. Oh, look at this violence in chat. What happens here if we lose on Calafiori and then we don't get what's it called, Hincapié Nation, and then restarts of Leverkusen, Joey? That's all I have to say, bro. Listen, it's easy to be cooking me right now, but hey, it's not so glorious on the other side, my friend. You know what I'm saying to you? So, hey ho, man. Listen, at the end of the day, man, them can be hating on me, can be saying, oh, man, have these talking the Waffalini and everything like that. But hey ho, listen, I know ball. I know ball. At the end of the day, bro, again, this guy's a talented player. I like him a lot. I think for me personally, he can do a great job for us too, right? Hopefully, we're able to get the deal done. Hopefully, Bologna much more much more prefer our deal that we're offering than Arsenal's. You never know. Again, with Chelsea, bro, we are high deck FC. We do stuff to a good enough level. So let's hope that happens, bro. That is what we need to happen at the end of the day, man. More so than anything else. When a player going to go from Chelsea to that as well, by the way, look at their wage bill. Exactly, bro. The thing about Calafiori, he's only on 12k British pound sterling a week. Again, he's only on 12k British pound sterling a week. We as Chelsea fans are basically more than likely going to be able to do that sort of thing and be able to pay that money. So again, I'm not too worried about the wage structure. It's about making sure you can convince these players. And sadly, when it comes to the ownership, we have been shown that these guys are not good when it comes to, how shall I say, convincing guys that are over the age of 18, 80 plus. So until we see that happening, who knows, bro? Who knows? It's down to, listen, Vic, you have to pray, man. I have to pray this ownership can finally convince a player. Please, can Chelsea, please, Chelsea, convince the player for me, please. Please, Chelsea, convince the player. You know what I mean? Can you do that for me, brother? Can you do that for me, Chelsea? Yeah, plus it makes a lot of sense to go to Bronny to hijack Calafiori because you can't match Arsenal's wages. I agree, but I also don't think that, again, any wages that even Arsenal us offer is going to be more than what he's earning right now, Joey. So I don't really think that's much of an issue. I don't like this Calafiori hype, bro. He's another flavor of the month. Wouldn't lose sleep over us not signing him. I hear you, Di. I know for many, as I've said before, for many that obviously have not watched him, who have only started hyping him up after his Euro performances. That is the case. But you know me, Di. Di for me, I've watched this guy for a whole season. That's the difference. I've actually been looking at players, scouting, doing the chow. I've become like the new Sam Drew of Chelsea, doing all the scouting as much as I can from the leagues that I love to watch. So I think for me, it's slightly more differently. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough, Dory. To my guy, don't look back. 05. First time I've seen you here, bro. Thank you for subscribing. I'm assuming you subscribed recently. Thank you for being here as always. And guys, again, make sure to get the likes and subscribes up, man. You know what I'm saying to you. I don't want to talk about that rubbish all the time. Exactly. So you don't go to the personal wages done first. You get Bologna deal done. Fair enough, bro. Fair enough, bro. You're definitely making your point, your point quite clearly to me at the end of the day. So I hear you, bro, loud and clear. I hear you loud and clear. Now, at the end of the day, in regards to this, there's nothing else that's really been spoken about at all. Again, I think for me personally, we're going to see what happens there. Again, Tomorrow probably will be a lot more news coming out again because today Chelsea news was quite limited today. Other than Calafiori, was like 4 or 5 more stories, which are a bit more limited in scope. So again, bigger stories coming up tomorrow. You know what is? You know what is? Anything that any day that starts with a T, Chelsea are cooking with news. Tuesday and Thursday, that's Chelsea days, man. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, bro. Tomorrow or today in the UK, but tomorrow for everyone else in the around the world watching is gonna be hoops. Love and trust. We'll definitely discuss that one for sure, my brother. Don't you worry about that one too. But yeah, that's the main thing that I want to talk about. Let's talk about the next big story, which I think good big up to my guy A Solomon for kind of bringing it up for me at the end of the day because I think it's a necessary conversation to have, of course, and that is obviously the fact that both Neil Bath and the other gentleman, Jim Fraser, have both left the Chelsea academy. Those two is what key for. They've been there for over 15 years, both of them, and have been a key part essentially of creating the culture that we have at the football club in terms of the guys. Obviously, this is Matt Law reporting on it. It was actually reported first by Chelsea Youth. But again, I don't really want to. Apparently, he's a bit of a dickhead, so I can't really. I'm not sure if I want to be going showing off his tweets. So Neil Bath has decided to leave Chelsea. He's leaving of his own accord and amicably. Confirmation likely to come from him and the club in the coming days, bring to an end a long and successful association of Chelsea, and will go with best wishes. And one asks, do you think Chelsea will pull another masterclass and steal Calafiori? Listen, we've done that all the time to Arsenal. Let's hope we continue let's hope we can continue to do that, bro, because that's what we need to happen. Big up to my guy Stephanie. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Always nice to see you here. Interesting, they left after we sold academy guys to Leicester. He was highly rated in the academy. Fair enough. Our academy, what's going on in my club? All right, I'm going to speak about this. So one of the reasons apparently why they've left, this is from Alex Goldberg again. He was saying that they felt like they couldn't essentially go to what's it called parents and tell them that there's going to be an actual pathway available for them when the club was actively bringing in players like David Washington, Dujon Whispers, the likes of them, Alex Matos, another one who are playing in PL2, where a lot of these guys, were not even getting those minutes either. So I feel like that was one of the main reasons as to why that happened. And I think for me, the other thing that we need to realize as well, guys, is that the ownership are clearly trying to do this now. I think a was it not? I was going to say multicultural, but it's not. But that's not the right term. Almost like they're trying to bring all of these top talents from around the world. So it's not just the local in the UK, from England, Wales, Ireland, and Scotland. It's also obviously South America, Europe, North America, and trying to bring them in. That's why obviously there was this news that came out as well today, which came out, of course, via I think it was Matt Law again, which was, of course, the fact that this is going to happen too, which is from Liam Toomey of The Athletic, right? Where at the end of the day, what's happening is that they're trying to build an academy now where they are able to allow all of these younger guys that are coming in locally in the region, plus these guys they're bringing in, to all come together to train and to do their job effectively. That's all it is. So they're trying to build a completely new academy model compared to the one that was here previously, where, again, with the previous model, a lot of it was to do with player development, making sure to learn how to be a professional, growing up over the ranks and finding some level of pathway to first team football. And I think now, necessarily, I think that's going to be a bit more different. I feel like now we're just trying to go gear towards a bit more of an extreme talent approach, in my personal opinion, more so than anything else. At the end of the day, like, let's not get it twisted. These are big losses because these guys helped our academy to be where they are today. I know a lot of people have been saying, "Oh, but there's only one world-class player in Reece James that they've created." But guys, look at the amount of other players they've created, like along the way. You've got Chalobah, right? Now on football club. We could cuss out Gallagher all we want. Still playing for England. Mason Mount's another one. Got Mark Gurhey, Ake, who's been there before. Christiansen, right? Right. There's so many guys that they've actually, there's so many guys they've actually sent. Yeah, by the way, that they've created. Yeah, look at this. Chalobah's own older brother was a part of the academy. Cho, even though he's not doing so well now, look at where he is now at Nottingham Forest. There's been so many players that have gone through the academy that they've helped to build, and they've also done a great job, by the way, in the sense from a financial aspect. Look at this. We had loan army for how many years at Chelsea, right? With the players they were producing who were able to be standards of League One, Championship level, lower Premier League level, which we've been able to do. That is the sign of a good academy where, a lot of them can, a lot of these guys now in the EPL can be linked back to Cobham. So clearly we've been a breeding ground for talent for quite a while at the end of the day. So that's all it is for me. I feel like, we can cook, these guys all you want, but at the end of the day, bro, they've done their job. They've done their job at the end of the day. So we should give them some level of credit where credit is due. Um, I think we're trying to offer. Yeah, we're gonna start. No, I don't think so. I don't think that's not the case. I sent the replacements in a tweet. Did you? Give me a moment then. Give me a moment. Did you? Probably by a message you sent me this. Do, 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 do. Oh yeah, yeah. Thank you for letting me know, bro. I already got it. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Thank you very much. But yeah, just going back to it again. You look at this. I like what I'm seeing here. At the end of the day, obviously, yeah, Sam Jewell, of course. He's the guy that's going to be head of global recruitment. That's something that's been talking about. So essentially, he's going to be doing a lot of global scouting, head of global scouting. So he's going to be looking over the guys that are doing the scouting in South America, in North America, and probably in some parts of even Africa, who are now looking at that famous academy that's in West Africa, and there's another one in North Africa, if I'm not mistaken, too. So clearly, the club is trying to take a bit more of an international approach. This is something similar, by the way, that if I'm not mistaken, that happens in Barcelona, in Real Madrid. You know what I mean? Where they become international. Look at the Red Bull model. Red Bull model is another one where they do this thing where they become where it's just not just local, it's international that they're bringing in to buy that Red Bull model. So again, this is not nothing new. This is not nothing new from Chelsea. So I'm not too surprised personally by what's going on. I'm not too surprised at the end of the day. And listen, end of the day, bro, let's hope that this turns out to be a good thing for us and works for us in the future. That's all I have to say on that one still. Because listen, obviously these guys are going to be the future for us. Let's hope they can do a good job for us too. So this is some other breaking news that came out today, by the way. Let me ask Toto's tweet. But Chelsea have been buying young players before and even got a ban. Yes, Toto. But I think the difference is now Chelsea are now clearly going through an approach of just trying to buy the best youngsters in the world, literally, and trying to bring about everything together. That's what's going on right now, Toto TV, more so than anything else that I'm talking about, bro. I'm doing well, Lyndon. Nice to see you, my brother. Doing very well. Thank you for asking, man. It's nice to see people asking you how you're doing. It's always nice to see that. Guys, I'm 4 away from 1.5k. Get me there if you can, please. 4 away from 1.5k. Now, let's talk about some Gallagher news. And this is from Fabrizio Romano. He says Conor Gallagher is receiving most interest from Atletico Madrid. However, the deal is very expensive for them. Now, the reason why it's expensive for them, again, obviously they've got a hard cap wage. They've got a wage cap there. If in La Liga, I think it's 1-to-1. So as well, I think also with Atletico Madrid, they only get like I think something like 10%, if I'm not mistaken, 15% of TV revenue, while Barcelona and Real Madrid get 80% of it too. So even from a monetary standpoint, they don't get a lot of money there too, which explains why. And I remember, if you remember, they only offered around about I think 17 million pounds for Conor Gallagher too. So again, I think it's going to be a lot harder now than a lot of people are realizing to move on Gallagher as we speak right now. But again, it's a wait and see approach when it comes down to it. But I think with Gallagher, I think it's probably we're gonna have to wait a lot more on a transfer window to see if there's any movement that happens, if there's gonna be any other clubs interested in making a deal for him, and if he decides of his own volition to leave. Also another possibility at the end of the day. So we move on that one still. But again, with Gallagher, I'm much more interested to see and intrigued to see if that will be the case or not. So we move on that one still. But Conor Gallagher, clearly the club is trying to find a way to move on my brother. And guys, I was called a madman. I was called Ahmed Abdi, you're lying. Ahmed Abdi, you're a madman. Ahmed Abdi, you've been trying absolute was. You've been trying absolute nonsense. You don't know ball. But when I was telling people who Correa's wages, when I was talking about when we saw the fact that Chukwemeka could possibly be leaving, and a factor could be his wages. And you look at Correa, a guy that's on big wages right now, and the fact that this has been reported now, means to me, as I've said before previously, Correa is currently on the market for sale. I've said this many a time before. Correa right now is on the market for sale, and the thing is, it's got to be a question of who wants to go for him and who has the money to go for him as of right now. But Correa, bro, he looks like someone that could be well on the way to leaving the football club. Now, again, big proposal is going to be interesting because we know that he's got, I think he's had 2 seasons at Chelsea. We brought him for something like £61. So you just do the quick maths. 60 divided by 2 is 30. So you've probably got another £30 million left on the books for him as well. So you'd probably be looking for anything above £30 million if you're even going to sell a guy like Mark Cucurella. So again, at the end of the day, bro, I'm just trying to spit the facts, show you guys the reality that even though Cucurella has been playing great towards the end of the season and for Spain, the reality is the club, I think, just deemed him too high, too expensive for wages wise. That's why it makes sense for the Calafiori links, all these other guy links, because they feel that maybe Cucurella is too expensive and they're looking for much more better alternatives who can also be cheaper options for them to pay as well. So again, when it comes down to Cucurella, I know there's a lot of people that love Cucurella, that rate him, that think of him very highly. But Cucurella, bro, if there's a good proposal that comes in for him, bro, you are in big trouble for Cucurella. Honestly, you are in major trouble for Cucurella, bro. If you're a Cucurella fan and that believes that. So again, we'll see what happens. They aren't going to get rid of. Yeah, they aren't getting rid of Cuckoo. It took the manager 1 session to get rid of 21. Wow, but the thing is, Summer Sapphire, the reason why I disagree with you because is this: it's the wages, bro. Honestly, more so than anything else, Summer Sapphire, the wages are gonna play a bigger part than I think a lot of people are deep in when it comes down to what's it called was it when it comes down to Cucurella more so than anything else. Big up to my guy AK. Nice to see you here, my brother. Always a pleasure to see you here, as always. Listen, thank you for subscribing too. But again, man, when it comes to Cucurella, maybe a Man City might come in for him. You never know. Maybe another team might come in for him. This is not even me doing the Arm and Hate watch on Cucurella. You guys know me. Like, I might have an agenda, but I'm gonna be honest and straightforward with everyone when it comes down to it at the end of the day. So I think with Cucurella, it is definitely looking a bit spooky for my guy Cucurella, honestly. So we're gonna have to wait and see, of course. Okay. Okay, then I don't want to see the club cry when we don't get top four when they aren't prioritizing the profiles that manager needs when Cuckoo is in for him. Is for him. You know what the issue is, Summer Surfer? What they're trying to do, bro, is bring in players that are similar ilk to Cucurella who can do that job, but they just want to get him on a cheaper wages, bro. That's what it is, bro. That's what they're doing. That's what they've been trying to do for such a long time, bro. And you just got to realize it, my friend. You just got to realize it, bro. They would much rather do that, to players they trust and believe in than anything else. So, as such, bro, I'm just gonna tell you, bro, be ready. Be ready for that to happen. Be ready for that to happen. Get ready for it, and you will essentially realize more so than anything else that that's just the reality we face. Otherwise, bro, you're in for a rude awakening. You're in for a massively rude awakening. Let's move on. We aren't a serious club anymore. Wages, isn't what's it called? Isn't aligned with the 100-point team. Well, bro, right now, no, it isn't, bro. No, it's not. It's not aligned right now, bro. That's why they're going for this. Big up to my boy Jonathan. Big up to my boy Jonathan. Nice to see you here as always, my brother. Guys, keep the likes up, keep the subscribes up, please. 3 away from 1.5k. 3 away from 1.5k. Now let's move on to another topic. Oh my god. All right. We're doing too much, man. We're doing too much now. We only have Cuckoo, Fafana, Sterling, Chilwell, Kepa, and what's it called? And James left on high salary. And Romelu Lukaku. Don't forget Romelu Lukaku, please. Thank you very much. Yeah, as well. So that's what I'm saying to you. A lot of the summer 2022 and the previous summer are trying to get fixed by the club. Again, I'm gonna give you a conspiracy theory right now. That's from me personally. I'm an anti-conspiracy theory right now, and that is that I think the release clause stuff is something that we need to be thinking about, boys. By the way, right? We need to be thinking about the release clause situation. I'm telling you, boys, that stuff, by the way, is intriguing me a lot more than many people realize, particularly for some of these guys that are signing these contracts, because it must mean there's some players for sure, maybe not Chukwemeka, but some others as well that might have release clauses that we are currently not aware about. So again, that's food for thought. Food for thought, man. Food for thought. Cuckoo and Carney are there to stay. I'm not hearing anything else. Billy G, Cuckoo, bro, he's been for sale for so long, and they've not removed from the sale market. And Carney, listen, Carney, if there's a 40 million bid from a top club right now, we're in trouble, bro. We are in big trouble. I'm telling you that right now, bro. More than you can believe. More than you can believe, bro. I'm telling you, bro. We are in big trouble. Off topic, but what else? What else has got a release scores apart from Carney? We don't know Awaraku. That's the thing. Awaraku, the sad thing is, or the crazy thing is, per se, is that we don't know who else has got a release scores right now. So that's why, I'm right now. I said I'm doing a conspiracy theory because right now I'm just speculating. Right now I'm just speculating. Right now we don't know if that's the case or not. So again, we'll see what happens. With Edison going to Saudi, we can go for a big name like Kimmich, Bruno, and potentially Diego Costa or Mike Mignon. Fair enough. Will you keep Kepa or sell him? Sell him 100%. Get him out of my football club immediately, bro. Fafana has a boot clause. Well, let's see, man. If his boots are off, how much is the clause? Jonathan, that might be interesting. But the thing is, I feel like if Mudrik had the release clause, we would know by now because of how high profile his deal was. I feel like we would know by now, honestly. Excuse me. Let me drink some water quickly. I'm a bit thirsty. EPL Turf says release clause is always known by the club and agent, so it will be public only if the club or agent player want move. Exactly, EPL Turf. That's the thing that's making it interesting because there's going to be a few people that's going to be hiding that one for sure. And Summer Surfer says, ask his agent Marshall. Oh my god. Chill. Rest. There's another one that's obviously right. Again, this is interesting because I've said this before, yeah, and I'm gonna talk about this right now. And this is on my guy Benjamin Chilwell, right? Again, the fact that Fabrizio is saying, especially if a left-footed defender arrives, that sure will leave. That for me, more so than anything, reeks to me personally, more so than anything else, guys, that Chilwell is well on his way gone. If Calafiori happens, or if the backup, which is hopefully either Hincape or even I've heard people mention Lukeba, right? If one of those three happen, Chilwell's days are being numbered right now. Chilwell's days are numbered. Right. So again, this for me again is not a surprise. I've spoken about this before. Summer Surfer and me have said this multiple times. Jonathan, a lot of Vic, you know who, right? And this is what's happened. Chilwell does not fundamentally just fit into the system, right? Yeah. Again, what was it called? Yeah. Again, he does not fit the system. Sadly, as I said before in the previous stream yesterday, he's the injuries, the ACL, and then the Achilles injuries back to back, basically just killed whatever elite enough, killed the level that you could, the top level that you could be at. And as such, bro, he has no recovery pace anymore that like he used to. He's not his ability, to go forward is even hampered at times. Consistently injured. He's now got a few knee injury problems that he's had this season at the football club as well. So he's got a growing injury history. So again, when it comes to Chilwell, bro, I feel like he's sadly with him. He feels like he's past his time at the club. So listen, I know a lot of people used to hate on him, but listen, Chilwell, thank you for your service, but I feel like it's time to go for my brother Chilwell. And I feel like a lot of people I feel like going to be like, oh, you're just hating or stuff like that. But I feel like, that's the reality that we are facing right now of Chilwell. Chilwell just not good enough, bro. He can't do what he used to do. He's a very limited player too. Let's not do this, bro. For anything, Chilwell Nation out. Chilwell Nation requesting Pache. You know what I mean? I'm hearing Goldberg say by no Gittins that this transfer window is the Brighton level. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. I don't know why people still listen to that, brother. Yeah, Jonathan's having a party, it seems. Yeah, fair enough. Big up to my guy Joe. Nice to see you as always. Don't Chilwell injuries are exactly. Don't look back, bro. His back-to-back injuries, bro, have hurt him a lot more than I think a lot of people are realizing. By the way, too, I knew Chilwell was getting sold to City. I don't think he'll go to City. By the way, I feel like City's interest in him will probably be not anymore, particularly after those injuries and his injury list. I feel like City are going to be very much put off by him, bro. They're going to be put off by him 110%. Someone said that Maresca is going to get a transplant to see how fast the left side makes him go bold. Oh my god, you're crazy. That is crazy, by the way. Jonathan Chilwell is past his prime, and he doesn't fit the system. Simply as that. Exactly. And I think the other issue of Chilwell is that he just, I feel like he's a limited right now. He's a limited player, bro. The fact that teams like start the press on him or Gallagher does not help us too. So at the end of the day, bro, Chilwell Nation, round of applause for Chilwell Nation. Thank you for your service, brother. Thank you for your service to the football club. Love. In other news, I want to talk about this, by the way, yeah, and that is, of course, just quickly. Again, this on Carney Chukwemeka. News that came out on last time. Carney Chukwemeka. This came out just before I started my situation, and it says Chelsea want to continue Carney. Only way he leaves is if a big club arrives with big money or they trigger 40 million release clause. So again, with Carney Chukwemeka, again, it's a ticking time bomb. We know what's happening with him. I think, by the way, the reality of the fact that the 40 million release clause has been released and spoken about, for me, more than likely means there's potential suitors that are trying to go after Chilwell, and the club are trying to actively, engage with them. In my personal opinion, not the agent, the club, to try to get him moved on. Honestly, we'll get to him. Don't know about this stuff. I don't watch kick streamers. Chilwell potentially leaving isn't the end of the world. He served the club when fully fit. If you still willing to a replacement of a prem experience, I hear you, bro. Information supreme, but the reality is they're not going to replace him with prem experience. They're going to probably replace him with a Calafiori or a Hincape, bro. So get ready for that, my brother. Information supreme. Big up to Chilwell, another Chelsea legend after Thiago Silva. All right, let's rest. We're doing too much. Okay, I'm really concerned about scoring goals next season in heavy base possession with no goal scoring touchline wingers. The high rate chaos bad ball really helped us score. I think the thing is, Samasafa, we have touchline wingers. We've got Madueke there already. Palmer can play the touchline winger if he wants to. You've got Nkuku there. You've got Dewsbury Hall who can create quite well there in the middle in the ace as well. So I think for me personally, whoever we need to get now is going to be in the left wing. We need to get a left winger, yeah, that can create. Can be a 1v1 demon, right? Can be a 1v1 demon and do their job perfectly. That's who we need to be targeting right now. And if you're able to get that, I don't think that's much of an issue at the end of the day. So don't be too worried, bro. I feel like you're being a bit too worried on that one. Again, we'll see in preseason some myself too. In preseason, when we're doing the tactics, we'll be able to see just how effective they are too. Carney is more part injured. The issue is, bro, that's for the vast majority of young players, bro. It's the vast majority of young players, they sometimes go through this period while their body's growing, they get injured a bit more easily, a bit more susceptible, a bit more susceptible to injuries too. So they go through that phase. Look at my guy, Noni Madueke. Noni Madueke is a great example about that, right? Because look at that. He was getting consistently injured at PSV. Wasn't barely played 390 minutes of football for them. But he's come to Chelsea now. He's playing consistently whenever he wants to. He's always available on the bench. His injuries have only been 1 week injuries, by the way, Madueke. So again, bro, a guy that's definitely ready to cook. Jose Gaia is another good option. Yeah, he's not too bad. Is Lavia back from injury? Yeah. He's gonna be ready for preseason. Now the Carney news pissed me off. Why is the release clause news coming out now? Are the club trying to force him out? Yeah, I think the club is trying to force him out, or B, it may be the fact that his agent is trying to move him on, or maybe he's asked his agent for the fact that I want to move on from Chelsea. So get ready for that. No, Palmer today, bro. I feel really I'm chilling. No, Palmer's a bit as an inside forward. The only touchline winger we have is Madueke. Watch Cole play as a touchline winger, and we'll see him massively limited. Look at him in the Euros. You know what? Fair enough, Summersefa. Fair enough, Summersefa. I did not know your ball was that good. Fair enough. Maybe I'm seeing something that you're I'm not seeing from you. Chilwell is also great for arranging parties / nightlife. Young players look at him as a role model. If replaceable, irreplaceable quality. Oh my god. AK4P doesn't Jose guy invert, otherwise he doesn't fit the system. Exactly. I was summer surfing. All right, bro, chill out. Too much. Guys, I'm 2 away from 1.5k. 2 away from 1.5k. There's 74 of you guys in here. Get me there, please. Let's get the bridge. Let's get me there, my bridges. My fellow bridges, get me there to 1.5k, please. Surfer is wrong. We have the white Di Maria underrated pace on Palmer. Raw, fair enough. Wowza. Now, moving on, all right, from obviously this, you now got obviously the Calafiori news. Let's talk about this. We saw Palmer massively. Surface. Okay. We saw Palmer massively thrive and with an overlapping fullback, Ahmed. If you play him on the right, we need the fullback to overlap. That is true. But at the same time, do you not think Palmer cannot adapt his game, cannot improve his game to be able to fit the system? Do you not think that he's also because of the fact that he's worked with a guy like Enzo Maresca that he cannot do that either? I feel like he can do that by the end of the day. So I'm not too worried per se when it comes down to it, more so than anything else. Ahmed, what do you think about Nkape? Would he be a great Calafiori alternative? Yes, he would be. In fact, give me a moment. I'm going to bring out FB ref for us so that we can have a cheeky look. Nkape Nation, let's go. HIN. There we go. Again, let me. Nkape Nation again. Obviously, 1 goal, 2 assists in the Bundesliga. 12 euros, 12 euro games played, 0 goals, 0 assists. Now, we let us look. Oh my god, move away. What's going on? Why does it keep on doing this, bro? It's been doing this for a long time these days, bro. Honestly, there we go. There we go. End of the day, bro, he's on cheap wages, right? So if I just show you his wages quickly, so Nkape, by the way, his wages are oh yes, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. So again, if you look at Nkape, yeah, his wages, this is Nkape's wages. Nkape is only on again 33 British pound sterling a week, yeah. So that's quite cheap for a guy like him, particularly of the season he's had, right? Again, 1 goal, 2 assists in the league, right? All right. Again, you look at him, he's in the 89th percentile for assists, takes a lot of shots, got a high shot creating action for a fullback, right? Again, he's got a lot of progressive passes, which is something we're looking for. Again, we're looking for a ball playing, what's it called, left side of centre back, possibly in regards to a guy like Nkape, can carry the ball quite well, right? Successful tackles is 0. Is in the 75th percentile. Again, great tackler, can tackle quite well and do a good job there too. So again, he's someone that can do a job there for sure, man. At the end of the day, so again, I'm not too. When I look at a guy like him, I'm not worried at all, bro. In fact, I feel like, by the way, he's a guy that I feel like can do an amazing job. So listen, let's not to be too worried about that at the end of the day. Again, AK4B, the difference between me is that I've watched him quite a lot. That's the only difference. If I had not watched him, I would not be saying that for a whole season. I would not be hyping up. Go to my guy Kilu, first time seeing you here. Thank you for subscribing, my brother. He says Palmer best season is as in the youth was under Enzo. So yeah, again, I feel like again Enzo knows him. We're gonna see. I think with you, Summer Surfer, I would say we'll see what happens. We're gonna see what happens there. And again, I'm gonna judge slightly hold off my judgment in regards to how Palmer's gonna play until I see him in preseason. 33K, thank you for letting me know, Jonathan. Is it Cal B4? Thank you for being here, bro. First time seeing you here. Has our deal with Infinity finished? No. I'm gonna explain that just in a bit, bro. Stay tuned. Why limit his creativity as a touchline winger, even though, if anything, we should be playing Palmer as the 10 if the manager wants both sides to hog the talk? Excuse me. Fair enough. That's a good point, bro. Definitely for sure. Good point. But at the same time, listen, we're gonna see what happens, bro. We're gonna see what happens. And isn't Calafiori going to Arsenal? No. So Arsenal currently are ahead because they've presented the project and the long-term contract to the player, whereas Chelsea are speaking of Bologna right now and trying to get an agreement with Bologna in terms of what's it called, player exchange plus cash, because they believe that Bologna wants some players, and because of the fact that also Basel have got a 50%, what's it called, sell on value. So whatever money you give to Bologna is going to be half to Basel. So that's why that thing's happening too. Big up to my guy Rahman. Nice to see you here, bro. Can see a Manchester City fan. Big up to you. Man 13, bro. I live in Jamaica and we experienced the hurricane. Yeah, bro. Listen, stay safe, bro. Stay safe, bro. As I always say. Nkape is used to defending wide areas and used to playing left back, previously extremely athletic. Yeah, so again, definitely a good option to have, bro. Again, I would say it's definitely a good backup option to have in case this Nkape deal goes south. So again, it's always about, as I always say, have you got another option? Have you got a plan B, plan C, plan D, plan E, plan F that's going to be just as good or reliable as plan A? EPL Turf says, should we prioritize ST signing first and then decide other positions based on what money left after ST signing? I don't think money is the issue. I would say EPL turf. I think what's happening, bro, is that the striker signing, I think, is probably going to be a lot more linked to Osimhen than many people believe. I feel like they're just waiting for Osimhen's value to decrease further and then try to do a cash plus Osimhen plus Lukaku deal to get Osimhen over the line. Honestly, that's what I think is happening right now. Enzo converted Palmer from a cam to a right wing. Thank you for letting me know, Jonathan. I listen, I've noticed too, but I'm not gonna say too much. Maybe they're just waiting to get it done later on. Maybe they want to get some money through first. So again, we're gonna have to wait and see Summer Surfer. But listen, Ahmed Abdi, the noticer. You know what I mean? I'm just noticing. I'm just the noticer. But maybe you never know, Summer Surfer. If that breaks down, Chelsea Nation, we must bring back. We must come back, Chelsea Nation, to get that job done. We must finish the job. You know what I mean? In the words of Cody Rhodes, we must finish the story, bro. On that one still. Yeah. Ahmed, would you take Matthias Hummels at Chelsea for 1 year experience? He's a free agent. No, thank you. I just don't think he suits the EPL. That's the issue with my guy Hummels. He doesn't suit the EPL. I thought it was a bit too physical for him at the end of the day. And I think the pace would hurt him a lot more than I think a lot of people decided to realize when it comes down to it too. Wow. You're going to take that, Summer Surfer. All right, let's go to the next bit of news. Here we go. Chelsea are looking for a short-term front of shirt sponsor options. They also remain the possibility that Chelsea start a second successive season wearing sponsorless shirts, despite optimism that a deal can be clinched by then. Of course, so supporters were delighted to be able to buy sponsorless shirts last summer and having to do so again would unlikely impact sales. So again, as you guys know, Chelsea were trying to get the Riyadh Air deal done, but apparently Chelsea were asking for way too much, and as such, it meant it meant that basically that we weren't able to agree a deal. Chelsea demanded 40 million or 50 million for the front of shirt sponsor, but because we're not in UCL, it's not basically helping us. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's not helping them out at all. So again, don't be too surprised by that one at the end of the day. So again, when it comes down to it, I think when it comes, I think with Chelsea, you're probably going to see another club. Maybe they've got another guy that's lined up for one season paying this money. It might be a newer brand that we are no idea aware of. Might be some new cryptocurrency for all we know. I think it's either this season or next season that you can't have any gambling brands on the front of shirt sponsor. So don't be too surprised if it's not a gambling one. So I think for me personally, we'll see what happens at the end of the day. So we move on that one. So Information Supreme says, if what you're saying is correct, brother, wouldn't Brony be more inclined to accept the straight cash offer rather than accept players plus cash? The reason why they would be rather accept the players plus cash is because they would want some players for themselves so that they can get value for them. And I think the cash, because you're losing half the money, less because he's worth 42 million, right? The 42 million divided by 2 is 21 million. If I can give you a guy like a Cassidy, yeah, on a discounted price, yeah, and he's worth around about 21 million, then listen, you've made 46 million via a player plus cash, even though you've lost a bit of money. So think about that. Mauricio wasn't happy at us during the other deals like buying. I told you. Listen, we'll see what happens. Yes, I would. I'm actually a big Kobe fan, by the way. Vival going to Man and now Chilwell linked to Man United. Listen, we need to tap in EPL tough. Mason Mount and Chilwell, bro. We need the English core, bro. We need the English core, bro, at United because again, that's something that they've been speaking about. The ownership is trying to be push this idealism of like the fact that we need English guys in there. Obviously trying to even get the locals to get into the stuff to do that too. So listen, don't be too surprised, bro. Don't be too surprised at the end of the day. Still, we move on that one still. Hey, also Chilwell offered less because of the Esteval deal. Yes, exactly. Edison and Al Nassr. Is that confirmed? Wow, big breaking. If that is true and confirmed, that is big breaking, by the way, because again, bro, I'm being serious. It's gonna be that's gonna be crazy. If that is true, by the way, that is very much crazy, by the way. So we have to see what happens on that one for sure. But again, we move on from that one. Listen, in regards to the front of shirt sponsor and stuff like that, don't be too surprised if you get a new one that's unknown and relatively new. So don't be too worried on that one. I think that will get done quite soonish, as many people are realizing. So it'll be all good. Again, Diego Costa, I think from a short top standard, we can take care of him. I don't know about him passing the ball around or anything like that. So we have to see what happens there, bro. We have to definitely see what happens there, bro. At the end of the day. But we moving that one still. But guys, listen, man, let me hear some questions from you guys, man. Let me hear some questions from you guys. What are the questions you got for me? What are some of the things you're like, Ahmed, I want to hear a school of thoughts on this. Ahmed, I want to hear a school of thought on that. Please let me know, mate. And I'm willing to answer some of those questions while I'm looking for some other teensy weensy bits of news, of course. I think that's pretty much it, really. Yes, sorry, I forgot about this one. And that is, of course, Chelsea and West Ham have made offers for Wesley. Corinthians want 16.9 million. Obviously, Wesley is a left winger, if I'm not mistaken. Plays for Corinthians, of course. We can do a bit more of analysis of him right here, right now. Give me a second. Here we are. Here we are. There we go. Wesley, obviously, 2 goals, 0 assists, 1 goal in the Sudamericana. If you look at this, by the way, again, talented player for sure. We'll see what happens there at the end of the day. Give me a moment while this decides to work for itself. But listen, we move. Again, you look at him, he's definitely got progressive. He's got 5.02 progressive carries per 90. He's got 4.04 successful take-ons per 90, and he's both in the 99th percentile for it. Again, he's a talented guy for sure. Let's not get it twisted. Definitely someone that knows how to do a job effectively and quite correctly at the end of the day. But whether or not Wesley's going to be the man, whether Wesley's going to be the guy for a job, the man of the plan, I don't know. But again, he's just another example, yeah, of like, the stuff we were just speaking about when it comes to the academy, about why are so many people, by the way, um, like, academy guys are like, 20 million for, 30 million for to be able to do a job. So again, I'm not too surprised by that at the end of the day when you hear these guys say this stuff. Yeah, man. No, listen, good luck to you, bro. I'm worried we end up doing too much trading buy sell this window again. Maybe so, EPL tough. Again, this is Chelsea, bro. Listen, they can't miss out on a good player, a good bargain. You know what it's like. Wow, what will when Stuart do when we don't get a top four and they tell us Toast in Strawberry Hall? Oh my god, chill out. They can't say that to me, by the way. If someone suffer quickly, yeah, if they actually say that, by the way, that those are the guys that gotta help us challenge. By the way, they are lying to you. They're lying to us. They're lying to every single person here. That is absolute rubbish, by the way. If they try to do that to us, yeah, do not accept that, Chelsea fans. He cooked against Palmeiras, but he isn't physically ready for the Premier League. Exactly, bro. Again, that's someone that needs time and presence. And again, we do not advocate for that at Chelsea. So why are we doing it now? Does not make sense at all. Did Arsenal sign Calafiori before us? No, not yet, bro. Calafiori, who? Wesley is our priority. There's no way Wesley's gonna come, bro. There's no way Wesley's gonna come. Chill, bro. I think a lot of people keep on thinking Wesley's gonna come when he's not coming at all. Relax. We don't need Calafiori, that Roma reject. Listen, big up to my guy Mourinho. Mourinho was built under Mourinho. Mourinho Nation, big up to you. You know what I mean? Building all these elite CBs. I understood, bro. I understood. But like, I just kept it pushing P. Well, they know the fan base eats the PR every damn time, though. So as much as we are hated, Poch, look how we all ate the PR, bro. Listen, Summer Surfer, by the way, tomorrow, I think that they're gonna announce Moroska tomorrow, by the way. I thought they were gonna announce Moroska today, but don't you worry, Chief. You know what's gonna happen tomorrow? Ahmed Abdi Media Literacy Corner. I'm gonna literally go through the interview. I've got my nice little trusty notepad that I write all of my stuff on when it comes to either my work, personal life, yeah, and whenever I'm trying to bullet points on. I'm going to go through a crash course media class with everyone that's watching and show you guys basically, yeah, that what you guys are predicting and saying stuff was not true, and that this guy, literally is saying a lot of buzzwords. Once they understand that, will be all well and good, bro. Honestly, love and trust. But yeah, again, guys, 50 you guys in 50 minutes in, 720 of you guys in here. Please make sure to like, share, subscribe, like, share, subscribe. 8 away from 510. 8 away from 510. Please make sure to help me get there. Please. Thank you very much. Yeah, man. Let's hope so, bro. We need to start winning stars today. We need to start winning. We need to get you show football. We need to get all of that stuff, bro. So We need it, bro. We need it so much more than I think a lot of people are realizing or deep in. If you can't get it, bro, I honestly think I would say I'm quite worried to say the very least, bro. If you're not able to get it, so listen, I'm not alone here. Maresca went back to Marbella after seeing United away. Oh my god, you're crazy for that one, bro. Let me bring up this other news point. Give me a moment. Come on, Ahmed. Come on, Ahmed. Come on, Ahmed. Yeah, Chelsea expected to adopt a 4-3-3 with a single pivot, allowing two number eights to play between the lines and attack the final third. Again, this makes sense. That's why you brought Dewsbury Hall. That's why probably Nkuku's gonna. That's why you want Nkuku to be. I'm sorry, not Nkuku. Sorry, that's why you want Caicedo to be flourishing as an eight box to box guy. Can also crash it too. Obviously, Enzo's a lone six. We've seen that before. Can work even as a deep line playmaker. Can do a great job there too. At the end of the day, so again, makes sense formation wise and everything like that. We then go on to talk about this one, Boy Finton. Enzo Maresca plans to play Nkuku in a variety of positions in preseason. Chelsea believe a fit and firing Nkuku last season would have meant they would have finished higher in the table. Again, Nkuku again is a great player. He's been the missing piece for so long. A lot of people have not realized it, bro. I don't have any faith in this project anymore. After this summer, every transfer they've tried to is opportunity bar Olise. Nothing has been planned. I hear you, bro. Like I feel like the issue right now is that we're not going after the main issues at the club right now. We're going after, the quick deals, the cheeky deals, the ready deals. But again, it's only the 4th of July right now in the UK. It's the 4th of July right now in the UK. Again, we will see what happens there at the end of the day. But you know, I believe that they'll probably make the right decision eventually and actually be able to find, the right balance. But again, this is about people speaking to them, trying to get an idea of them, etc., etc. But I don't think that's the case, bro. At the end of the day, so we need Lavia, Enzo Caicedo. Yeah, but I thought that was a bit too defensive, bro. A bit too defensive, I have to say. Remember Poch's PR camera everywhere. Where will everywhere will be fittest and most one team? Of course, bro. Of course, bro. I remember, bro. I remember people, yes, we need this guy's fit. You remember last season they're all fat and everything like that. And then guess what happened? He destroyed our players. So boo-hoo, shock horror, surprise, surprise. You know what I'm saying? So hey, I'm not surprised at all. Wondering who would be Enzo's PR. Oh my god. Listen, let's chill on that one. I'm not ready for that conversation. Since Todd took a backseat, it's been an absolute short show. Of course it has, bro. Don't be surprised, bro, because again, he's not. Again, a lot of the way we're doing, a lot of the reason why we're going off these players, everything like that, is because of none other than Bedad X Barley. That's a Bedad X Barley's bread and butter. Again, that's his thing. He wants that stuff. If he didn't want that stuff, bro, we would not be going after it. That's just the reality, bro, of more than so than anything else. So I don't know why people are surprised by this new knowledge. This is something they've been doing for quite a long time. What is the need to know about Calafiori to Chelsea? Again, bro, you said it. Chelsea are trying to negotiate with Bologna. Arsenal are slightly ahead because they're talking with the actual player stuff and everything like that. So don't be too surprised in that one. Oh, oh man. Oh, oh. Just reading some news right now on Twitter. Give me a sec, bro. I think. Remember. Yeah, listen. I'm telling you, by the Poch PR. I just want to say this quickly, yeah. Well, because I've got some news that I'm probably looking at right now. In your opinion, if this goes tits up, they have to, bro. If Enzo Maresca does not work in the season, they are barbecue chicken. They have to be going, bro. There's no way they can stay for another season. So this is much set up for Chelsea to hijack. Exactly, bro. So again, don't be too worried. So don't be too worried. Don't be too worried about that one for sure. But listen, we'll see what happens. This is but again, I saw Alex Goldberg this right now. He just tweeted. What did he tweet? I just literally was looking at it right now. Yeah, that's on Calafiori. Literally, just what he says right now. Yep, that is just says. Yeah, I think that's that on Calafiori. So I think yeah, he's going to Arsenal. It seems Calafiori looks like he's going to Arsenal, boys. You know, what I mean, heartbreak. You know, what I mean, again, another one. The club could not. You know, again, the Chelsea bottling it, bro. Chelsea bottling it again. I'm tired, wallahi. Uh, seriously though, bro. You know, oh, seriously there, bro. How can we be optimistic about going into the season with the transfers of these transfers going against City? I agree with you, bro. I think the issue is right now, bro. Again, I say this before. We are currently taking out 3 out of 10. Yeah, in my opinion, if I was to grade transfers right now, we need to be getting better transfer deals done. We need to get a lot of stuff done. We keep on bottling transfers right now. Elise is one. This one's another one. You know, we're not doing our job fast enough. We're not being fast enough in general. And it's costing us, bro. It's costing us right now getting these good players. Whether people agree with it or not, he's a top player. Um, again, you know, it's just difficult, bro. It's just difficult, bro, man. People love to make excuses. We shouldn't be making excuses, bro, about another day, bro. If we cannot get our target, when we're going after him, that is a failure on us. That is a failure on us. Uh, I disagree, bro. I'm glad we bottled this deal. Fair enough. Blue code shot in compliment open a football spot. Wow, chill out. Drinking Cafe to keep the South American trend going. Honestly, bro, I'm worried they could even bottle that one. So I don't know. We don't even know about him like a month ago. I knew about him for a whole year, bro. Our team is basically built. I just want another left back and Osimhen. Again, you keep on saying that, my brother Joe, but the reality is Kukurea might be on his way out. I've said this before. Kukurea is going to leave this summer. That's my Ahmed take right now. Kukurea is going to get sold this summer. They're going to find a guy, a team that's willing to buy him for the high value that he's going to go. And then when he's gone and then Chilwell's gone, then we're going to be asking the real questions then. I'm glad we bought him. Fair enough, Mikey. Kid didn't like him. I don't even see us getting Cappy. I'll be so real. We were priced out and Price 170 for that squad. Murillo. Exactly. I think we need these transfers done early so we can focus on preseason and get a strong start. No more excuses this season. Thank you, Star Slayer. Bringing buying is easy. Selling Chilwell, Lukaku, Broha, and Gallagher not easy. I'm still waiting for the new shiny toy because people act like Calafiori is world class. He's not world class. I don't think of him as a shiny toy personally. I just liked him. I feel like again, if you're looking at that position, right, again, I think for me personally, he would have worked quite well. Also, I think the possibility of Nkape deal has gone down because Bayer also interested in him. Exactly, Jonathan. Exactly, Jonathan. So again, you like again. I hate to be a pessimistic twat, a pessimistic dickhead. Yeah, but this is why, by the way, yeah, I'm very pessimistic about stuff because again, whenever we need to get you know, um, stuff, get stuff done, everything like that, doesn't happen. um, listen, I've just been accused of being a clear leg defender. I mean, I've like it's crazy. When have I defended? When have I defended them? Always. Sorry, I'm just typing something. Some of the decisions. Sorry, guys, I'm literally typing something because someone has accused me of being a clear leg defender. what's it called? Decisions. Decisions. I think that's how you spell it. No. There we go. Sorry. When you never watched him, bro. I've watched him for a whole year. Again, what are we doing here, bro? Like that's not true, Ike. You don't know that. Who is playing? I don't know. So Skynet. The reason why I think he's gonna go, by the way, is that so on he's on the book value. I'm pretty sure you know this too, Skynet. Is gonna be half of whatever we paid for him right now. So it's gonna be 61 divided by two, which is roughly gonna be around about 30 something million, right? 30.5 million roughly, I think, if I'm not mistaken, right? So that's how much is gonna be on the book value. If a team comes in, right, if a team actually comes in for him, right, and offers around about 30 to 40 million pounds or 35 to 40 million pounds, the club's gonna snap it up. Again, I think the other thing that we need to realize also is that a lot of these guys from summer 2022 are consistently trying to be, what's it called, yeah? I've been consistently, what's it called, yeah? I've been consistently, again, I'll repeat this again from Armin Abdi hot take number one. I've consistently said this. All of the summer guys, barring again 4 or 5 players that remain, are still left. Chukwemeka just recently got told about, just recently had his release course exclusively revealed, and we know that they don't like the wages he's on. We know that they don't like raise the wages, and they were trying to offload him last season for 30 million pounds. They were ready to offload Guerrero last season for 30 million pounds. So what's to say they're not going to accept another 30 million pounds this season, and that breaks them even on the books too. Think about it, my brother. Yeah, yeah, fair enough, bro. Ahmed has a single one of your hot takes been right. Yes, they have been right, bro. And again, bro, Joe, you know, Joe, I want to hear your thoughts, bro, because like I can't lie to you, man. So far in this transfer window, we're trying to get top four. I'm feeling a bit pessimistic, bro. I'm feeling a bit more pessimistic as time has gone on, bro. I don't know about you. I'm feeling a lot more pessimistic as time has gone on, bro. Maybe I'm being a bit of a twat. Maybe you guys are thinking a bit more emotional. Um, yeah, so I want to hear your thoughts. Why would he go to Bayern? Alfonso Davies is there. What? Yeah, I don't think he would go to Bayern. Anyone who said that he would go to Bayern is stupid, by the way. Yeah, we are setting up Enzo to fail. I feel like, bro. I honestly, I can understand that to an extent, bro. Ahmed, why Kukurea is playing well for his country when it comes to Chelsea, he plays shit. It was the Chelsea system because the Chelsea system did not help him out at all, by the way. Ahmed, not you. Oh, yeah. Frank, sorry, bro. My apologies. Yeah, again. We'll get credit for it. Just give him the 80 million. We always overspend to get our well established name anyway. Bro, we said that about release, say that didn't happen, and I don't think it's gonna happen this time. Oh man, you might not rate him, but his profile is what we need if we keep Chilwell over him. We are in massive trouble. The problem is, Summer Surfer, I agree with you. I don't even actually disagree with you on that aspect at all. I think I agree that Kukure is needed, by the way. Yeah, because he works in a system, and a lot of stuff is gonna be happening. So again, right now in regards to Kukure, of course we need him. But I think for me, the issue, the thing for me that's again, we know he's been on the market, he's still on the market right now, and they do not like the wages he is on. And that is the key thing for me, Summer Safa. And again, if they feel like they can find someone else who can do the right value for them, that's the worry that I have for a guy like Kukurea, because then you're in big trouble, as I say. You're a bit more, and you're in a bit more of big trouble, I'd say, more so than anything else. The window hasn't ended yet. Hasn't ended. Remember, Fab said Chelsea will be busy in the coming days. Yeah, Chelsea could be busy in the coming days, and then we find out we get a bunch of new youngsters too, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Me, I'm being pessimistic, but hopefully, man. Again, let's hope we get some good players, bro. But if it's busy in the coming days, and then tomorrow I'm hearing Jonathan David to Chelsea, here we go. You know what I mean? Damn, I'm gonna be having a heart attack there. Mm. Also, I can clearly see us going back for Osimhen. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's why I've not been talking about. I haven't been that annoyed. I actually like they've stood on the ground on not paying crazy wages of players that aren't world class. I hear you, bro. I hear you. I think that's a fair response that you've made there. Also, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, they said that, but the thing is, Chelsea's always busy in the market, bro. That's one thing that Chelsea have always been busy in the market for, bro. So I'm so tired of being Football Manager FC. Everyone who comes in, we don't have a clue about because bar is the vampires. We know nothing about the South American kids. That is true too, bro. I can't even disagree with that. The thing is, especially the European market, My knowledge is, you know what I mean. I'm so tired of being on Football Manager FC. Everyone who comes in, yeah, I know, bro, because I hear you, bro. I know a lot of people would kind of disagree with some stuff, but I get what some stuff is coming from. Part of the issue is, yeah, that I don't think a lot of people again would have minded them doing what they're doing right now if the starter 11 was good enough right now. That's the issue, bro. That's the fundamentally. I think that is what the issue is right now for the club. I say more so than anything else. I really hate that we are pinning our hopes on a good system. Even if we get a good system, our players will be good slash great, not world beater slash world class. Exactly. Again, I think a lot of maybe in Q can be world class in there. Reece James, of course, Palmer if you continue this trajectory. But a lot of these guys that are going to be in here, Enzo Fernandez, of course, but it's going to take them a year or two to reach the world class level. We've seen it before. It's not going to be 1 year world class. It's going to be year two, year three is when they usually reach that level if they're going to become that world class level at the end of the day. So again, interesting to see what happens. I'm just gonna, again, I'm gonna, I'm gonna, again, rest my judgment. All right, already. Right now the club is 0-3. As I said before, we are 0-3 when it comes to agreeing deals. We are 0-3. Like we're 0-3 in the sense that we've got 0 wins and 3 L's. Right. Um, Okay, right now, Sesko, we've not been able to get Ulisse now. We've not been able to get Nat Calafiori. That's three guys we've not been able to currently get, right? So again, for me personally, you look at that, all right, that's happened. That's the game's the game right now. I think for me right now, we're gonna have to wait. I think for me right now, we're gonna have to see who they bring in. If they bring in guys that I like and I think that are high quality and can do damage, then I don't think that's gonna be much of an issue. I'm so confused with what the club wants to do. We limit ourselves the fuck in the market age requirement and wage requirement with no UCL, but but want a young proven manager. Fair enough. With the fan base more divided than it's ever been, 100%. Gonna be honest with you, I think Chelsea are waiting options. I hear you, bro, but again, the issue is, bro, I don't want us to end up like in the striker market where we were starting doing bids for Samuel Meridian. Let's hope we don't go into that bag too. So again, but we'll see what happens. Didn't he sign a 7-year deal? I think his deal. Oh, so yeah, it would be 30. So, oh, thank you, Skynet. So I was roughly still close enough. Thank you for reminding me, Skynet, though. Great work by Skynet. Thank you for doing that, Ahmed. Big up Ahmed and the comments. Kukwe is trying to convince Nico Williams to come to Chelsea. These owners will not spend the money on big name striker. Jonathan David is coming. Fair enough. Again, Kukwe can convince Nico Williams all he wants, but we're not going to pay Nico Williams wages. So I don't know why we're surprised by that. It seems unlike Chelsea to back out or not try at all. Yeah, that is true. There's no UCL football hurting us badly. I feel like again, the club is gonna have to learn the harsh truth. By the way, that if you want to be bringing in these top guys, these elite guys with no UCL football, they're gonna have to slightly overpay. Until they, slightly overpay, realizing they're gonna have to slightly overpay, then, as I've said before, they are gonna be in big, 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 big trouble. As I've said before. But if Calafiori doesn't want to come Arsenal over us, it isn't that deep then. Yeah. Okay, listen, at the end of the day, it's fine. Okay, don't get the player. But if the next guy up, yeah, is Hincape, you better get him. If you can't get Hincape, you know what I mean? That's now two positions. The two guys in the same position that you've not been able to get. Again, think about that too, boys. Hell no. Because they have no UCR, we are fighting a losing battle. The casual stream Chelsea nil 3-0 Manchester is going to hit like crack. Oh my god. Fair enough. We sell Sterling for Nico. The thing is kind of I don't think Sterling's gonna leave, bro. Again, Sterling right now is playing in London, his hometown, everything like that, getting all the money he needs and everything like that. So again, I don't think he's moving anywhere. I'm seeing people do lineups of recent for now. Do they even know our own players who aren't getting top 4 this rate? It's just hopium, bro. A lot of this is hopium, Summer Safa. Again, a lot of this is hopium for Fana. I need to see this happen. You know what I mean? I'm a realist. I need to see it happen. I need to see the stuff happen. If it doesn't, if I can't see it happen, then I'm gonna, remove myself from that conversation. But I need to see stuff happen first. Because my guy Chelsea Blue, Ahmed, this fan base is crazy. And nobody was talking about Calafiori before Euros. Now some fans are acting like so Chelsea Blue. I know there's a lot of these guys that just watched the Euros and decided to, glaze him up, right? I think the thing with I think the thing was, yeah, you know what it is? Chelsea Blue is because of the way Fabrizio tweet started happening 2 to 3 days ago. Like, Chelsea have been tracking him, Chelsea have been scouting him, in Bologna and then in the Euros, and then Chelsea are interested in him. Now it's just between Chelsea and Arsenal to get him. So and then the fact that Matt Law and him have been tweeting about we wanted a left-footed, left-sided centre back, that just adds even more to the thing Chelsea Blue. Big up Ahmed. Are you watching Copa America? Can't wait for Brazil Uruguay quarterfinal Saturday. Big up to my guy Hassan Abdul Salam. Yes, bro. I've been watching it, bro. I think Uruguay is gonna beat Brazil. By the way, I think Uruguay, is gonna beat Brazil. So don't be too surprised on that one, my brother. Nico wants Barca. Been the case for the last past ones. That's why I don't. That's why I didn't move on the Nico lose. Again, I think also just the wages that made me, feel like that's not gonna happen either way. So that was just my personal opinion. Yeah. Oh, let's hope so. I think it's gonna be today, Chelsea Blue. I think it's gonna be today, bro. Stay tuned. It's gonna be today. They're gonna announce him. Trust me, bro. But we're good because we need to do it, bro. It's gonna be in the Euros. Cuckoo is solid, but this is all of the Spanish players. He's like the 6th best in the team. Can we stop with this Cuckoo hype? He's doing good, not amazing. Fair enough. It's because everyone knew he was just bound, Juve bound as well. Exactly. Ain't no one losing sleep over Calafiori, man. Fair enough, my brother Assad. Who has better left backs? Jews, than us right now. Who has better left backs? I think Man City for sure. Liverpool, Liverpool Robertson. I think it's slightly. I would say better. I'm thinking Arsenal. I think Arsenal. I think because of I feel like Kukurea is just as good as Zinchenko and them not. So I'm not too surprised. But I think other than that, not really, bro. Again, it's not that much of a risk. But again, it's about those. Again, I always say it's always about the how shall I say? It's always about those marginal gains. Can you get those marginal gains? Those marginal gains can go a long way in helping you. What's it called? A long way for you to get some stuff done, stuff and to get stuff done, bro. That's all it is. But listen, boys, we move on that one still. But it's crazy today, boys. I have to say it's been a crazy day today. Lack of news, but tomorrow, bro. Tomorrow the news is gonna be hitting like crack. I'm telling you right now, tomorrow news is gonna be hitting like crack. Get ready. Get ready for tomorrow. I want you guys to get ready for tomorrow. Build it up inside of yourselves. You know, get it through your head that tomorrow's news is going to be a bit crazy. And if you're ready for that news tomorrow, I hope you're ready for that one too. But we move on that one. Let me ask. I'll do a little Q&A right now. Is there any players you want to ask me for? Because you know me, I scout a lot in Europe. My scouting department in Europe is very strong. I watch a lot of European football. If there's anyone that knows a lot of stuff, by the way, in regards to this, it would be me. So please do ask away. Please do ask away if need be. Oh, there we go. Why is everyone jumping? They're gone. We have so we didn't get top four due to pot last season, but now all of a sudden it's an emergency and our squad isn't good enough. Which is it? The fan base ridiculous. The window just started. Exactly. I think what it is, Manny. I think right now is good. It started with a poor start. Again, it is fair to say let's just wait until the end of the transfer window, which is what I'm going to do. But I think it's also fair to say right now how are we feeling right now? I'll ask everyone in chat with what we've done currently, right now, how are we truly feeling? If you had to put out of a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being disgusting and 10 being amazing, right? How would you guys feel right now? Like currently in our market with what we've done so far in terms of like who we've brought in. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, and but Ahmed, reason I talk about Maresca so much is we need our manager because nobody's talking about us from Chelsea. Yeah, Maresca can relax the fan base a little. Maybe so, bro. Maybe so, bro. You know what I mean? give us some hope, him Ahmed, and tell us Operation Lisa is back on. Chill out, bro. You know what I mean? I honestly, I feel like with Chelsea, I've become a bit more of a pessimist, bro. Ahmed doesn't care about Nico Williams. He only cares about his boy Desiree Due. My laugh my ass off. Not really, bro. I think Desiree Due might be going to Tottenham. You know, I'll be honest. Tottenham. It seems they're really interested in Desiree Due. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes there, bro. And I think again with him, he's gonna be easy starting the starting lineup for Tottenham as well on the left wing. Cash money, but we move, bro. Painful to say that, but you know it is what it is, man. Just gotta accept it. Gotta hold it, bro. A few weeks back, people were crying about Sasuke and now it's Caliph. But you know what, guys? I like money. Money. I'm pretty sure you know what everyone's like. Everyone's a reactionary. Everyone's gonna be reactionary, bro. So don't be too worried about that one at all, bro. Everyone's gonna be reactionary, bro. That's what the reality is. Can we talk about how Arsenal spent nearly 500 million on 23 defensive? Yeah. Hey, that's what it is. Well, listen, I hope so, Joe. I hope so, Joe, so that I don't lose sleep on it. We should not add Nuri or Robertson from Fulham. I think with Robinson, I don't want a guy that brings in a Jedi, what's it called, a lightsaber to training. You know what I mean? I want mature men in my football club, not guys that bringing in lightsabers to the football club. You know what I mean? The lightsaber stuff stays out of the pitch. You know, we do that stuff outside the pitch with our mates, with our family and friends. You know, what I mean, even if our fellow football players, but on the pitch and to training, we're not bringing lightsabers to the football club. I'm sorry. Man City don't have a left back in Liverpool. Left back. No, but that's why Skynet they were going after Calafiori because they were trying to do a three at the back for Chelsea, bro. Oh, if I said anything wrong, my bad. Um, I just want Calafiori to be a Chelsea player. This feeling I have is not great. I hear you, bro. Pierce said, "Yeah, I know, but we've known that for a while." Some myself, they've been trying to get stuff done since the 30th, but before the 30th of June. It's currently the 4th of July, bro. And the only guy who brought in is Tosin and Hugh and Kieran Dewsbury Hall. Positions other than I would say Tosin, the other two positions have not been needed right now. Maresca will get sacked 100% this season. 7.5 for Skynet, 5 out of 10. That's Raj's 3 out of 10. Sad that he wants to know who's going and who's staying, and so he knows that he can work with in preseason games. Yeah, I feel like again though the vast majority of the players that got to be here are going to be staying. I feel like the ones that are going to be leaving, what if we're being honest, what probably Cassidy, probably what Chilwell, Kukurea. I feel like one or two more others really, but it's not that much honestly. So again, I'm not too worried at the end of the day. Not too worried on that one. I'm actually calm. I trust this squad without chances. We're still good players. We're just looking to stay fit and are working. Hopefully, listen, at the end of the day, bro, hopefully, sir, I would like to hope that that's the reality. I would like to hope so. But I think, again, for me personally, I feel like we're still lacking, I think, one or two bits of quality in the key positions. Again, a goalkeeper for me personally, and maybe, again, not necessarily a striker, but a left-sided winger, probably, I would argue, more so than anything. Because I'm pretty sure you know what my view is, right? I feel like we should be just in those two spots. You get those two guys in, and if you want to move on Chilwell and bring in a guy like Calafiori or something like that to add to the team and everything like that, fairs. Oh, sorry. All our fans do is cry. Fair enough. Nobody coming to Chelsea because all right, rather man, our squad last year was top three. It was better than Liverpool squad. We should have been top four this summer. We don't need much challenge. We should be easily be top four yet again. This squad really. Do you know what the issue of that is, Joe? I would agree with that vast majority. Big up to my guy Adam, by the way. All our fans do is swear. Sorry, boys. All our fans do is cry. I get you, bro, but at the same time, listen, that's just the reality of having like a big, fan base. Always gonna be reactionary. I think that is true, but again, I feel like again you want to be adding quality where it's needed. Goalkeeper needs quality. The left winger needs quality. I think also you need to realize you're not just getting just because you were what I want place last season. There's going to be other teams that are going to be paying money trying to get better with themselves too. So that's all it is. It's not necessarily the same. I would argue. I kind of blame Fab for how Chelsea fans feel. The whole Elise thing was looking as if Chelsea were about to sell a parking lot. But you know what the issue is too. Well, that might be true, but he's only reporting what the club is saying. The club is the one that is saying we're obsessed with him. He's a number one target. He's the guy that's gonna be generational for us, bro. If the club did not do all of that ha rah and all of that nonsense, bro, believe you me, this would never have been an issue. I swear to you, bro. Honestly. By the way, guys, I'm literally 7 away from 510 subscribers. 7 away from 510 subscribers. Can you please get me there, please? It's not that we don't get the target though, bro. It's the alternative targets that really worry me because the drop off in quality is massive. I agree, bro. The quality drop off also is that I think in striker position wise was the worry, right? Right? That striking stuff, yeah, particularly what's happened with our striking position is worrying. Like we went from two different, completely different like profiles to we had Duran and Samuel already on, and then we had Maximilian Bayer, Jonathan David, and then Isak. They all got linked to. So literally, that's what I'm talking about, bro. Zuba, this by the way, this gentleman is a fraud. I want you to know him. CFC Zubs. Thank you very much. Antoine says, "Oh, Joe, I'm sorry, bro. Nah. Yeah, exactly. Leave the force at home. That's a good one. I can't lie to you. Listen, the force has to stay at home. That's crazy, bro. That's actually pretty good. My guy, Adam, it's the new way to be a fan. Then being negative about everything, and the way and that way when your team loses, you don't have to hold smoke. Win-win. Yeah, fair enough, bro. You know me, bro. I always have my emotion the same. If you win, bro, I'm always happy. If you lose, I will lose, bro. I'm not happy, of course. You should watch my reviews, by the way, for Chelsea, bro. Oh my god, when we were losing, bro, I was in so much pain, bro. I literally took a month and a half break, Adam. You probably know this, bro, yeah, from doing anything on my YouTube channel, bro, because I was so heartbroken, bro, about us losing. You know what I mean? Honestly. Are you watching Copa America at 2 a.m.? Is there Copa America today? I don't think there's Copa America today. Is it not tomorrow? I think tomorrow's game, I think I'm watching, but I don't think there's any Copa America right now, my brother. Don't think so. Don't think so. Don't think so. Come on. That's tomorrow. Yeah. Because also I like there's also the election watch. I like to watch the election watch too tomorrow. So I'm gonna be watching that too. Ciao Bozo. People will need a real election when you miss top four, even without Poch. We forgot the other teams fell off just like us. Yes, that's also a good thing. What do you think about getting the Georgian GK Mamadashvili? I think Mamadashvili is a great player, good shot stopper. I think with him, his ball to feet stuff is not as strong, and he still needs to learn a bit more of that. So as such, for me personally, from a club perspective, right, I don't know if they're going to be willing to bring him in straight away because they would probably need to train him more so than anything else, my brother. Club's going to be in a real dark place if we don't get top four for years to come. Again, I don't know about dark place, but I think we definitely this season do need to get top four. I'm pretty sure every single person in the chat here will agree top four is a necessary need, this season. However, what I will say is that even though we may want top four, it may be a reality that we do get top six. I think more so than anything else. Hassan says this transfer window. Yeah, of course for Liverpool, bro. You got your guy back in it, so it's going to be work in silence. Yeah. Notice how Enzo's agent said the club said the project 3 years is this February. Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't think about that. I refuse to believe that Chelsea told him it was an obsession because that very poor on. But the thing is, bro, the way he was talking about it, yeah, and everything like that, bro, it was obsessive. Wallahi, bro. Like, there's no other way to put it, Ike, yeah. He doing this and that, bro. They were super obsessed with him. Big up to my guy Sam. Yes, a Liverpool guy on my channel, big called Hassan was asking me that, why is Liverpool transfer silent? I was just telling them, bro, you got your group director back in it. So, you know what I mean? So they were like, saying, ha, it's silent for this. Hey, man, listen, man, I've got a nice smile. What can I say? MashaAllah, bro. MashaAllah. Hey, man, much appreciated, bro. Much appreciated, man. Thank you very much, bro. You voted for Nico Obilana. You're hilarious, Joe, bro. Chill out. I think, again, Costa, again, I'm surprised they're not even going in for him for the price range again. But, again, we'll see what happens, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be honest. I feel like our squad right now isn't good enough for top four. Right now, you think it's, you know what it is? I feel like, yeah, the last season, what saved us was because the other squads weren't as great. I think this season, I think if you add 2 more pieces to the squad, I am 100% confident for top four. Right now, I'm at 50-50, honestly. You know, so honestly, again, wait and see. Yeah, Benfica want Jao Felix back now. Yeah, generational scammers, bro. Like, yeah, make sure to like, share, subscribe, guys. Like, share, subscribe. I am almost at 510 subscribers. So literally 7 away, 66 of you in here. Please make sure to do so. Yep. Thank you, bro. Thank you very much, man. Much appreciated as always, man. Thank you. I think Villa will drop off, but exactly, bro. That's the thing. That's why I've said yeah, that we need to improve on those positions which are necessary to improve upon. That's why I've said before the goalkeeper position is going to be so key for us to improve upon. I'm hoping so much, by the way. I'm hoping from the bottom of my heart, yeah, that in some way, shape, or form, Sanchez has some stinkers, yeah, and Morosca has to go. This guy's not good enough for me, bro. Boys, bring in another guy. Yeah. I think the other thing is the left wing, bro. For me, the level of trust I have in Sterling and Mudryk right now is an all-time low. And I feel like we need to bring in someone there for sure. Right. And I think for me, the last one, yeah, is obviously the striker situation. We need to bring in someone to help Jackson right now, right? And we need to get in a guy that's going to be a bit more knowledgeable. So that's the issue, bro. Honestly, here's what it is, bro. Newcastle haven't improved. Again, though, that depends, bro. Again, we've got a lot of time. We've got a lot of time left. Just as you know, you've been speaking about the transfer window. The transfer window for other teams can also change too. So we have to wait and see, my brother. We have to wait and see, my brother, on that one too. Yeah, United probably be most of the same. I agree with that. Our ID for GKs aren't good either. Kepa, Sanchez, we even wanted Meslier. But I feel this year it's been a bit more different, bro. We've linked to Bolka, Amanash Billy, the last Palamas goalkeeper as well has been linked to us too. So they've definitely upped the scouting department in the goalkeeping department, bro. So that's definitely the case. Bino Gittins, Bino Gittins is not too bad, but he barely plays for BVB, so I don't know why he's gonna play for us. I don't think Stuttgart isn't that good anyway around, but exactly, bro, exactly. I agree with you that one too. Go get Tell, Hincape, and Costa if we want to actually achieve some sort of progression. I think the issue is, bro, Matthias Tell. I think if Tucheliban was here, I think Matthias Tell could have been brought for. I mean, again, if what's it called again? Again, I will say this again. If Matthias Stoll was with Thomas Tuchel right now, we would have gotten Matthias Stoll. But as of right now, I don't think it's gonna be possible. They rate that guy too highly, bro. I feel like he's been set up to be the replacement once Thingy ends Bayern Munich, and that way I'm speaking about Harry Kane. Bulka, who is yes, that's what I'm talking about. Bulka is really good, by the way. I know a lot of people have also mentioned Chevalier as well. Chevalier is not too bad, honestly, but I just prefer Bulka over Chevalier. That's just a personal preference, by the way. Top Osimhen alone can get us top four. I'm convinced. The issue of Osimhen for me, I've said this before. I just don't like the fit. You know what I mean? I just do not like the fit with him. Honestly, I do not like the fit with him. That's my issue with him more so than anything else, bro. His fit is the issue for me. If Elise happens, we can get in his ear, man. Bro, we'll see, bro. We'll see, bro. We'll see, bro. But at the end of the day, man, at the end of the day, bro, we'll see what happens. If Osimhen, I think we contend. Wow. We'll see what happens, bro. You know what it is? I'm just slightly deflated right now. That's all it is, bro. But we'll see what happens. I'll be back to normal tomorrow. Osimhen was 250k weight. It's having it. It's copium and his ass. Wow, fair enough. Good career. So he's trying to convince Nico Williams. No, again, the wage is going to be the issue, my brother. The wages are going to be the issue. Fundamentally, that is the problem that I think a lot of people are failing to realize. The issue is what's it called? The wages. That's the issue. The wages aren't. If the wages weren't an issue, bro, a lot of the stuff that we're talking about here would not be the case. And again, we'll see what happens on that one. But guys, I think I'm just going to conclude it here. Again, thanks again for coming all along to come on. Thanks you guys for coming along to watch the stream. As always, you know who I am. I've been your host, the most of British 258. Again, I slightly disagree. I think Bulka over Chevalier, but again, I don't mind if you get either. By the way, Manny. So I don't mind. So we move on that one still. But guys, you know who I am. I've been your host, the most of British 258. Dedicate your hearts. Thank you again for subscribing. Again, tomorrow I'll actually be here a bit more earlier. I'm gonna be here for midnight tomorrow. Make sure to tune in. Make sure to like, share, subscribe as always. And everything like that. make sure to do everything again, and hopefully there's some better news tomorrow. And again, hopefully better news tomorrow. Exactly, TR. Hopefully we get some better news tomorrow. Let again, that's the main aim of the game, bro. We need some, feel good news. Before we know, maybe Chelsea do something crazy and just hijack the deal, like they sometimes have done at times. You know what Chelsea's like. They can sometimes decide to do crazy stuff. Let's hope they do that. But we'll wait and see on that one. But as such, you guys know who I am. I've been your host, the most, the Bridge 258. Dedicate your hearts. And listen, as always, make sure to stay blue. And I'll see you at midnight tomorrow. Love.